How's Hall H doing? How you guys doing out there? My name is Jeff Boucher. I write for the LA Times. I do a website called Hero Complex, and I'm very happy to be here. But I have a request for you. With heart, can we get a yo, Adrian? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Sylvester Stallone. I think they could hear that in Philly. Yo. We're going to watch a little clip, a recap of Mr. Stallone's career. Here we go. Okay. Enjoy. Thank you. What's it like for you to watch that? What do you remember?
I go, ouch, 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 ouch. No, it's just, you've heard the old cliche, it goes fast, and it seems like yesterday. You're either hanging on a mountain or jumping off a waterfall, but I'm really proud to have been part of that particular kind of filmmaking where you got a chance to actually feel the rocks, feel the cold water, hang from a helicopter. It was quite an adventure.
Well, and that very spirit is what leads to Expendables, and now to Expendables 2. In a way, this is a real hearkening to that era, and does that make it special for you?
It is. It's kind of an homage to that era because I'm a product of it, and many men like me, we've been very fortunate to have been part of a kind of a genre that just cropped up really in the early 80s, and I don't know how much longer it's going to last. And I thought, you know, let's just try to keep it going as long as we can and bring back some true badasses and some male pattern badness, and let's see what happens.
You know, I've heard you use the term, the last time I saw you, use the term Velcro muscles for what goes on in Hollywood after that era. Talk a little bit about it.
Well, I'm not saying it to be deprecated. It's just a different kind of action star, where it's become a little bit more futuristic, a little more scientific, a little more technical, where you don't actually have to spend your life pumping iron, which is not exactly a lot of fun, and you can be created through CGI and be able to do things that are extraordinary. Actually, I'm a little jealous. So it's a whole different kind of action character, but totally valid, because I think each generation has to create their own heroes, and you know, ours come from the 80s and 90s, and each generation, like I said, will come and redefine what they like through the heroes they choose to adore.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey. What?
So, and the tone of this new film, you were saying backstage that you guys have kind of found out from the first movie what the second movie is.
Yeah, when you're doing a film, when you're doing an action ensemble and you have 10 tough guys in it, and you say, how do we showcase all their personalities? How do we get the best out there for the audience and still be able to tell a story and still keep the most important thing in an action film, which is the M word, momentum. You have to keep it going. Sometimes you bog down. That's why quite often they say, where's the backstory? Don't have time for the backstory. That'd be a sequel, the backstory, and just keep going and going. It doesn't quite work that way. Even Rocky doesn't have a backstory. Rocky just, boom, popped up on the street. We don't know where he came from or where he's going. So it's just dealing in the moment. So with this particular film, the first one was more of a searching. Is it more dramatic? Is it more hard R? We try to do the comedy. Some things work, some things don't. The audience is not quite sure what it is. But on the second one, you find out what works from the first one, and then you try to amplify it. So the tone, everyone's on the same page. It's like you're all playing for the same team, and you all have the same playbook. And that's what finally comes about, and that's what takes time usually in sequels, and that's why the second one, if you have it all together, can actually surpass the first one, and I think we certainly achieved that on this one.
Well, for this playbook, you're the player coach. You want to introduce the team?
Okay, team. Well, Terry Crews, here he is, playing linebacker in another life, and just, what can I say, the ultimate male in this one here, Terry Crews.